Welcome home to USA Global TV and Radio, a place where dreams take flight, with authentic storytelling, diverse perspectives and meaningful conversations, where global stories unite and bridges are built beyond all borders. Discover world-class education, entertainment, hope and inspiration. Together, we're building bridges worldwide. Subscribe to our channel, USA Global TV. Download our app, USA Global TV. Be our guest or join our team. Visit usaglobaltv.com. Thanks to our founder and executive producer, Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. Music score by Yeffy Tang from Cloud Road Music. Voiceover artist Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. USA Global TV and Radio, your home for global connection. All rights reserved. This video and its contents are the exclusive property of USA Global TV and Radio. Unauthorized use, duplication or redistribution in any form is strictly prohibited.
Get ready for Talking Heads, the show where expert insights meet world-class education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. Brought to you by USA Global TV and Radio. Meet our distinguished presenters. From the great state of Texas, longevity expert, award-winning author, publisher, and distinguished Toastmaster, Red O'Loughlin. From London, England, Soul Awakener, novelist, vocal coach, and artist, Dr. Madalene Chan. Also from England, the Harley Street stress expert, therapist, ambassador for peace, and speaker, Carolyn Heward. And from Australia, ICF PCC credentialed coach, entrepreneur, and leadership coach, Mariska Dupria. Experience their expertise, connect with their wisdom, and transform your perspective. Watch Talking Heads on the USA Global TV and Radio Network. This video and its contents are the property of USA Global TV and Radio. All rights reserved. Terms and conditions apply. Visit usaglobaltv.com for more details.
Hello and good afternoon from the UK. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan and I will be bringing to you Talking Heads on USA Global TV and Radio. So a warm welcome to our usual viewers for USA Global TV and Radio, our YouTube viewers, Instagram, LinkedIn and Facebook, and of course our E360 TV viewers as well. So for today's episode of my version for Talking Heads as an expert presenter, I will be sharing with you a very, what can I say, an unusual topic, a topic that's not usually discussed amongst people in a general way on a day-to-day level, but I'm going to be sharing with you the topic, divine presence with a real awareness. So I'm going to say it again. Divine presence with a real awareness. I know, and you're thinking, what on earth is she on about? What on earth is Dr. Madalene Chan going on about? Well, you know what? Sometimes I ask myself that, knowing that this show that's live broadcasted from the UK, I have no script for the Talking Heads. It's a case of I get the idea and the title and the concept, and maybe I might get it a day before or sometimes a few hours before. And I think to myself, what on earth am I going to do here? How on earth am I going to work this out? But you know something, if I get myself stressed and think, what am I going to talk about? Well, oh my gosh, it's going to be soon. I'm going to go live broadcast. All those people, send myself going round and round and round in circles, getting myself all worked up, getting anxiety. All I have to do is, I've just learned now, just to go with what the universe wants, just to surrender and relax. You see, it's so difficult. It's the most difficult thing to do in this life when you are out of control of something, yet you have no choice but to surrender the outcome, to surrender the journey, to surrender the process. Because as soon as we begin to try and control the outcome and decide what date that event or that solution or something that's going to be coming into your life, and you decide this is the date it's going to be, well, guess what? It's not going to be that date. You see, we as human beings, we can write down and we can speak out what we want to bring forth into our life. The thing is, we also have what we call our ego of impatience. So we want it right now, right here, right now. That's how we are. We want it right here, right now. We want it in our hands so we can physically feel it, see it, touch it, smell it, everything. But the universe doesn't work like that. The universe goes, okay, we've heard you. We've heard that you want to have this wish fulfillment, this dream aspiration. But are you ready? Now that's the thing that we have to learn. Are we ready? We may think that we're ready. We may have worked on that dream, on that aspiration, on that event so much that we're going, no, it's going to be on that date and it's going to happen for me because that will fit around everything that's happening right now. Well, guess what? The universe will say, no, you're not ready yet. It's almost like they'll go, no, she's not ready yet, or he's not ready yet. No, they've had some doubt. They're not ready yet. They've had that karmic test, karmic lesson, and they failed. So they are not ready for this gift that we're about to bring through for them. Because if we bring this gift through, it will not be appreciated for its full entirety, its full richness, and therefore they will miss that beautiful appreciating the abundance of that gift. It will be taken advantage. Therefore, no, they're not ready. And that's the reason why sometimes our egos, we put out what we want to manifest, but our egos want it now. If we're not ready, the universe will not bring it through. They'll say, no, it's got to be in divine timing, in divine alignment with the universe. So we can put all out what we want to. So it's good when you're writing your dream diary, your dream journal, or your heart graphs, or however you put your dreams and aspirations. I tend to do one for family, one for my personal life, my heart of the matter. And then I do what I call the 5-year plan. I try not to do too much of a 10-year plan, because a 10-year plan, well, it takes a very long time, and you will end up losing patience with it. Because if the universe works with bringing it through when you're ready, half of those things that you've put on that 10-year plan, you will feel that your mind is telling you you're ready, but you're not ready. So better to do a 5-year plan. I do a 1-year plan. I think a 1-year plan is more realistic. And with a 1-year plan, you can add each. But the 5-year plan is more the long-term goals. And it won't necessarily go that way. So having a divine presence with a real awareness. So coming and homing into that topic, divine presence. So it means that the present is a gift. It's a gift. The present, the now, is the presence of the gift of being aware what is around you. in your touch, smell, and hearing, and feeling. You have to be aware. So the divine presence is when you are in tune with your inner intuition. Inner intuition with the outside reality of being in the now presence, of the gift of being in the now. So when you are following your higher consciousness or inner intuition, as they call it, being centered and grounded into the now presence, you will have a true, real awareness. So let's say if you're in the now, but you're operating from overthinking with your mind, and part of you is coming from an egoistic level way, you won't have a real awareness, because that real awareness will not be in its full truth. Because with the ego is there to lead us to different places, to lead us off the path, to lead us off our chosen path. We are all here on our own divine path, in our own awakening, when our hearts awaken to what we want to do in our life, rather than being told what we have to do, rather than being controlled in what we have to do. So when we are in the now presence, working from overthinking and from the ego mind, coming from a fear base, you will find when you have the fear, the ego, overthinking, you will be off the Richter scale as far as being fully aware of what is happening in that situation. It's almost, you'll have like a little voice, or it's your ego voice that will distract you. So the ego is there to distract you from your path. So being in the divine presence is when you are in your own truth, in your own authentic truth, when you're working and being guided with your inner intuition, applying it to the outside world of the now. So connected with the world, but being in the now presence, you will have the real awareness, because you will be in your truth. You won't be distracted. You will be in your truth. So having a divine presence with a real awareness, you will see things for what they really are. You will feel things for what they really are. You will see, you will look beyond the mask, and you will see the real person, the real character, the real intention behind that certain word. Or sometimes, if you are very in tune, you might be telepathic, and you might be able to pick thought forms as well. Because we're now into this golden age, and we're now into where the timeline, there's two timelines. There's fear, ego, the old, control, the illusion, the matrix. Or we have the new timeline, which is about being our own true self, following our heart, following our intuition, doing things that is not as such for self, so selfish gain, but to be part of the collective, to help and work towards Mother Earth and towards the human collective consciousness. So we're all in this transition. So divine presence with a real awareness, the way that you have to work on a day-to-day basis is you have to make sure that you come away from the outside world. You do some deep breathing in from the nose, out through the mouth, and just center yourself, either sometimes on a spot on a wall, or you could be thinking about the ocean, the tide of the ocean coming in and out, and reflecting. So you're reflecting on the ocean, you're reflecting on the calmness and the serenity. That calmness and serenity helps you just to calm yourself. So you're just not in a 10 anymore. You're just bringing yourself back to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And when you've hit 1, reached 1, you're grounded. You're grounded. Then you are calm. Then you work with the divine presence, and you have the real awareness because you're connected with your divine presence. You can go out into nature, go for a walk, be connected with nature. That's another way for you to be connected to your divine presence. Divine presence also is when you put your hand, right hand or left hand, whichever hand you want to, upon your heart, breathing in and just feeling that stillness. And then you ask, heart, beloved heart, is this right for me? Is this right for me? Is this job right for me? Is this person right for me? Is this event right for me? Should I be attending this event? Now, if you feel yourself expanding, then you know you're in your real awareness, you're in your real truth, and you will feel the answer come through. But if you're too much in your head, how can your heart be expressed when you're too much in your head? Because sometimes we can be fooled by having our ego heart. Our ego heart. Yes, there is the ego heart. And the ego heart is there for us to have the feeling, but not the true feeling, not the true full intention of that feeling, but that feeling being masked. So if you've got the feeling that's been masked, you cannot be connected to a divine presence. Your divine presence is when you've connected and it's still and calm. And then you can look at things and you can feel things, and you can feel the intention of what's happening with that person, with that event. Is it right for you? Even if, let's say there's somebody that's got a lot of money and you haven't really got so much money yourself, and it's such a temptation. It's such a temptation to go for this deal, knowing this deal in the long term is going to absolutely cripple you. It's absolutely going to destroy you and your creativity. But what do? Do you remember I was saying, when we work from the ego mind, we want it here, we want it now, right here, right now. I want to touch it, I want to taste it, I want to feel it. Yeah? There. So that's why we rush into these temptations. Oh, I'm going to have this. Oh, just think tomorrow I can buy this, I can buy this, I can do this, I can live this, I can do that. Yes, but there's a price to pay. There is a heavy price to pay, but we don't think about the price, do we? Why? Because we were in our ego heart. We were going, yes, I feel it. I really deserve this. This is what I want. This is what I want to be. I want to live like this. I want to, but not realize, or not, in other words, it's like a contract, not reading the small print and just signing it. Think of it that way. That's the best way, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So think of it, a contract that you don't read, but you get super excited about it, and you go, oh, I'm going to sign it. Woohoo! I've got the deal. And you're singing and you celebrate with your friends and going, woohoo! Life is great. Yeah. Couple of years down the line, or not even that, suddenly, boom, it's a car crash. Boom, hits you massively, and you're going, what's happening? I had this, and now I have nothing, and now they're taking this from me, and now it seems to be I've signed something of my song or my product or whatever it was. I've signed it away. There you go. If you are not in your divine presence, you might as well have just signed that contract and signed everything away. And that's what we're in right now in the human collective consciousness. We are signing away our life. We are signing those contracts without even reading the small print. So that, I think that's the best way to explain it, having a divine presence, but having the real awareness. So wake up. Try not to be one of these people that rush into it and do these contracts and put your big signature on there and have that rosy life for a few months or a year, and then suddenly, boom, everything just goes, everything just collapses on you. Temptation has been with us. It's part of the old belief system, temptation. It's what helps us to have one-upmanship. Temptation, survival of the fittest. Temptation is when you are in your ego mind, ego heart, overthinking, and not being in your true authentic self, delivering your inner guidance to help you to function in an everyday life in the world. So the term is, we are part of the world, but not of the world. So we live in this world, but not of the world. So we live because we're physically here, living in the 3D, we're living on this planet, but our functionality, our function comes from the inner spring of life. So it's our inner world that helps to direct our outer world. So we're now in fear or love. Fear or love. But there is what we call the transition, and that's what we're in right now. We're in transitioning times, and it's important. Please be patient with yourself. Please don't try and rush into it. Don't rush and sign that contract and don't without reading the small print, because you might as well have done that. When you're not coming from your true authentic self, you're actually coming from your ego self. So you're not in your divine presence. You're in a false presence. And with the false presence comes everything that throws you off your path. We are here now to illuminate our lives, to connect to our true gifts that's been bestowed to us, our gifts that we will use to help the human collective consciousness. So it's through our passion and play, through our mind's eye, and third eye, connected to our inner nudging of heart. Divine presence with a real awareness. Don't become one of these people that are just signing the contracts and not reading the small print, because you might as well have done that. And that's why it will take much longer, because you're in your ego heart. which is there for distraction. Be in your divine presence. Have that real awareness, and your dreams and manifestations will come through quicker because you are in your own truth. If you're in your truth, then your dream will come through. What you are manifesting will come through because there will be no doubt. Because when you're in divine presence with a real awareness, there is no room for doubt. Doubt is what prolongs the manifestation of your wish fulfillment to come through. Doubt closes the door of your dream. So you have to reawaken it by reawakening that dream again, having that divine presence and that real awareness, and you will open that dream, you will open that wish fulfillment, and that wish will carry on with its divine plan to bring it back to you. Once doubt comes in, it's closed. The door's closed. It's not coming back. Because guess what? That dream is now gone to someone else that was ready. Because remember, we are in that human collective consciousness heart, human collective consciousness mind, human collective consciousness. And that's how we're at the moment. Okay, my name is Dr. Madalene Chan. Really, really enjoyed sharing with you Divine Presence with a Real Awareness. Like I said, I don't have a script. I didn't even know what I was going to talk about 2 minutes before we went live. I just connect with my inner world, connected to my guides, if you say that, my higher consciousness, to share my joy with you, the inner world, how to bring out the divine presence with a real awareness. I hope this has helped you. Please do contact me on MadaleneChan.com. Please, there's also some retreats that are going to come up that is going to be in September, but I will tell you more about that in next week. And until then, I just want to thank you, USA Global TV and radio viewers, our Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and of course to our E360 TV viewers. Please do contact me if you feel you're ready to be on your soul path. If you want the divine presence with a real awareness, I can help you with the tools to help you to awaken to your divine presence with a real awareness. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan, and I'll see you next week for Talking Heads. Until then, have a fantastic rest of the week. Stay in your joy, stay in your heart, be patient and love each other, and don't judge, don't blame, don't condemn, and don't criticize. Just be in the now, which is a gift from the heart, from the universe. Bye.
USA Global TV and Radio proudly presents Steve Klein Art at steveklein.art.
My name is Steve Klein, born Manchester, England, 1953. My quest in my lifetime is to create artwork from my soul and the deepness within my wildest dreams and fantasies. In 2012, my art stopped when I was given too much anesthetic for a minor knee operation, and this near-death experience took me to another multidimensional world, an out-of-body experience, and I was given the gift of being blessed by an overwhelming, burning passion to become, for the very first time in my life, an artist with an eternal, passionate desire to bring my art, which I've named multidimensional, subliminal, freeform art, to the world, as only 3% recover from what I experienced. And now in my golden years want to release my cosmic, vital energy through my art to allow people to be a part of my cosmic dance.
To learn more, email roccogoodwine@gmail.com. For VIP pricing, mention USA Global TV and Radio.
Ever dreamed of hosting your own TV show, sharing your story with a global audience? Now's your chance to shine. At USA Global TV and Radio, we make it easy for you to create, host and broadcast your very own TV show. Whether you're a storyteller, entrepreneur or industry expert, we help you bring your vision to life. With our exclusive interview, live streaming and podcasting training, you'll gain the skills and confidence to captivate your audience. Our global platform ensures your voice is heard worldwide. Join our community of creators who are already making an impact, one show at a time. Step into the spotlight. Host your own TV show on USA Global TV and Radio. Book your discovery call today at usaglobaltv.com. Copyright.
We face daily cyber risks, spending over 7 hours of screen time, including 4.5 hours on mobile phones. This convenience comes with significant dangers, with cybercrime costs predicted to exceed $10.5 trillion by 2025. In 2023 alone, seniors lost over $3.4 billion to cybercrime. Our goal is to make social engineering concepts of cybersecurity easier to understand. We work with business teams, senior living facilities, investment companies, and educational institutions, both individually and in groups. We offer real-life examples to help you recognize and prevent attacks, with sessions available both in person, in selected regions, and remotely. Schedule your training session, or to learn more, contact us today. Call us at 847-845-9360. Email us at info@cybersecurityeasy.com. Protect your team and family with cybersecurityeasy.com.
Thank you, viewers and listeners of USA Global TV and Radio, for joining us today. We're honoured to have your time and attention as part of our global community. At USA Global TV and Radio, we believe in the power of authentic conversations, meaningful connections, and creating a world of possibilities together. Want to be part of something bigger? Join our team of elevated listeners at usaglobaltv.com, a space where your voice matters and your ability to listen transforms relationships. Stay connected with us across all our platforms for thought-provoking discussions, expert insights, and empowering stories. Subscribe to our channels at youtube.com/c/USA Global TV. Follow us on social media and explore the endless opportunities we're creating for growth, learning, and inspiration. Together, we're not just broadcasting. We're building bridges and changing lives, one conversation at a time. For inquiries, contact us at info@usaglobaltv.com. Music by Johnny Dyes. Produced by Executive Producer and Director Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. Voiceover by Mike Porter. Creative Direction by Paul Garcia. All rights reserved. Copyright 2025. Visit usaglobaltv.com to view our full terms and conditions.